you work with Jimmy Page. This is like Led Zeppelin Jimmy Page, one of the great guitar gods. So this is for the
Covered that page. Yeah.
Coverdale Page album. And you have a few funny stories about this period in time.
Well,
Is
a
that correct?
couple. Actually, the thing was, he had played one acoustic guitar riff that he deemed was perfect. So he wanted me to sample it, and then I spent an entire like 7 hours at the studio just winding the tape back and then manually triggering this sample. And he'd be sitting there smoking some Marlboro lights in the back, and you go, oh, I think that one was a little bit early, and I'm hearing Nigel Tufnell in my head, all this, and so wind the back. Oh, that one was lovely, and oh, that one was a little bit late. So flew this thing in like 3 or 4 choruses, and it took the entire day. But the funniest thing was, I walked out of the session and went, "That's great. Jimmy Page shared his guitar collection with me. I did a good job. I flew in his parts. We're buddies for life." And so a few days later, I got a call from Jim. Can you come down and give us an invoice for your session? So I did. And so in the waiting room outside in the studio, and Jim comes out of the artist lounge, and I like leapt up and shook hands. Hey Jim, how are you doing? And I said, how's the album going? He goes, well, we've got the guitars are pretty much done. The drums are done. Keyboards are all done and everything. And then and then suddenly he looks at me, he goes, pardon me, he goes, do I know you?
I thought we were best
And
friends, Jimmy.
oh, we're not friends for life. Oh, we're just a little guy like. And then fortunately, Jim Service came over. Oh, you remember Rob from the set? Oh, yes, of course. But the magic was gone, unfortunately. So no, we shan't work together again.
You're still waiting on that call to go
I'm still
back and
waiting for the
work.
call back. That's right.
So
But it was a
you
great session. It was a thrill, absolute thrill to get to work with him, and I've got some pretty good mileage out of that story. That's for sure.